Machines that sew, paint, cut, bake, and build, faster than the eye and more precise than a ruler. From perfect cookies to a water hologram, blades, printers, robotic arms, speed times 2, precision times 100. Watch till the end, it will definitely shock you. Enjoy watching. Now you know who folds the new clothes into store packaging. Beautiful batches of goods turn out when they are packed and neatly arranged in rows by a special conveyor. Heidelberg Tegel. That is the name of the machine that cuts paper according to specified parameters. Bright envelopes are perfect for greeting letters or gift certificates. And the expression, "to go shoot some billiards," will soon become popular. The automatic cue is already in someone's hands. The so-called pasta elbows crawl out of the machine on their own. You only need to cut them off periodically. Do you like such a job? I do. Very much. Each imprint of this conveyor creates an entire package of your favorite macaroni cookies of perfect shape. The injection of saline solution into meat is used so that beef absorbs spices better and can be stored longer. The automatic packer creates a mesh wrap for the meat, so it retains its juiciness for a longer time. The filler for ice cream must not only fill the mold, but also make the product visually attractive. No, even magically visually attractive. This little machine heats strawberry vanilla caramel up to 109 degrees Celsius, so that later it can be poured into molds. The entire production line of coconut candies is automated, from cutting the filling to coating with chocolate. Layer by layer, melted chocolate covers the candies. The aroma there must be divine. This machine is trained to fill a package with apple juice before it moves on to the next stage of packaging. Do you love sliced bread? That is the work of the machine. Of course, beautiful food looks more appetizing. A device resembling a meat grinder effortlessly turns pistachios into paste. Sharp rotating blades slice vegetables in the blink of an eye. For the quick removal of corn kernels from cobs, a special device has also been invented. No matter how deft your hands are, you still will not be able to beat this machine that removes chicken eggs from their shells. And here is an entire apparatus. The shells travel further along the conveyor, while yolks and whites are separated and put to use. Every little round piece of dough meets the standards for size, weight, and shape. The coconut cleaning machine speeds up the process at least twofold. The machine itself distributes dough and forms it into pretzels. The confectioner practically has nothing to do in this kitchen. Slices of cucumbers move higher along the conveyor to become part of a delicious finished sauce with minced pickles. Farmers no longer have to fear bee stings. This machine gently extracts honey from the combs and leaves them suitable for further use. The system itself creates ice cubes that separate freely and fall onto a tray. After the water has been frozen to -10 degrees Celsius and kept in blocks for about 48 hours, it reveals to us the unsurpassed beauty of the ice pieces. Lids are put onto jars like this, very quickly. I would call this device an anti-stress tool. It so cutely crushes tin cans. Besides, it is calming and helps reduce the amount of waste. Using 6 heads and 12 stations, the wire winding machine performs 3,000 revolutions per minute. A pipe with any winding bend can easily be wrapped using a special device. Agro-technology of the future. The Center 360 sprayer offers an efficient solution for covering a huge field area with fertilizers in one sweep. The Aerator Toro Pro Core will treat the soil so that it becomes saturated with air. The grass on your golf course will be simply fabulous. This is what the work of modern agricultural machinery looks like from above. A sight to behold, right? The mechanism folds back the stadium roof so that spectators can enjoy sporting events under the open sky. Before us is a manual lawnmower from the German company Stihl, Model F S 561. It easily handles even the most overgrown thickets. The English weaving loom. Hatterley remains a symbol of tradition, yet still serves perfectly, producing impeccable rows. The weaving loom from the company MOT creates products according to a pattern, from beginning to end. Machines can not only sew and embroider, but also unpick. This is how, for example, you can achieve a fringe effect by unraveling the edges of threads with the help of a special presser foot. The automatic device instantly and neatly fills the grooves with paint using a stencil. Afterward, the item will be sent to drying, and soon it will fall into the hands of mahjong enthusiasts. A leather belt is passed through a machine so that it gains its signature edges. This simple tool will help you without bending over to make identical holes for seedlings and to ensure high productivity in your greenhouses. With this cultivator, in just a few seconds, you can plant several hundred garlic plants in the soil. The radish harvester gathers the entire crop from the ground, separating the tops from what we later buy in the store. The delicate lettuce harvester helps farmers deliver fresh lettuce to our tables as quickly as possible. The conveyor gently transfers the collected cotton into the container. The truck does not even have to move. By maintaining constant conditions, incubators help increase productivity levels and improve the quality of eggs. The company Alette Lawn has come up with convenient garden tools that will help you easily distribute soil on the plot even without a combine. Such work is pure joy. A convenient automatic lawn fertilizer sprayer will soon delight you with silky grass. A smart combine can handle farmland like a carpet. Roll it up and set it aside. When the lawn needs to be removed, this machine is called in. It carefully lifts the covering and neatly packs the grass mats for transport. This perfectly coordinated duo effortlessly turns logs into sawdust and does not get tired at all. Such work with the soil benefits nature. The mulch produced from the sawdust retains moisture and provides the soil with necessary nutrients. A wastewater cleaner with a telescopic suction pipe handles the prevention of drain blockages better than any worker and carefully closes the grate afterward. A winch with a thick cable pulls out the cement and distributes it through the opening in order to level the drain wells. The Soil Cultivation Combine Kuhn FC 4061 will rid your field of dense thickets in one motion. It feels as if a giant razor has passed over the grass. It will definitely manage your field before sunset. Dried grass acquires higher nutritional value if it is stored properly. After hermetic packaging, it will not spoil and can become the basis for organic fertilizers, animal feed, or products of various agricultural and industrial branches. To avoid unpleasant odors of rotten fish on the streets, which are spread by the fruits of the ginkgo tree, in South Korea, people have learned to get rid of the harvest by shaking the trees and collecting the seeds. Clay comes out of the machine already in the form in which it will appear as an exhibit in an art gallery. Only bamboo panels can truly protect you from the scorching rays of the sun. The rings come out of the conveyor already painted. You will hardly find two completely identical ones. The unique surface of a bowling ball is achieved by the technology of random motion during the polishing process. Thus, the coloring of each ball acquires its own uniqueness. Now, even poker cards can be dealt to you not by a dealer, but by a special card dispenser machine. The machine itself knows what it needs to do step by step in order to create a part gradually. With the bi-turbo machine from the manufacturer, Wolf Tools, removing parquet flooring has ceased to be a labor-intensive problem. The removal of old rails can also be entrusted to a machine. It is the same as with parquet, only a bit harder. The machine performs delicate work, cutting metal according to the given parameters. This little machine instantly creates a laser marking. It feels as if a man-made miracle is happening right before our eyes. Golden rings pour from the machine into your hands at a rate of several pieces per second. It is a pleasure to watch this production. Synchronized movements of the machines perform their operations day after day without mistakes. Periodic cleaning of a car radiator allows it to perform its cooling functions better and to protect the engine, ensuring a long service life. After the old paint on the lid has been soaked with chemicals, it can easily be removed with the pressure of water. The surface of light alloy wheels can be renewed using a special technology. Scratches are removed and new shine is given. A laser effectively removes rust stains from steel surfaces. When you use dry ice to clean aluminum parts, you will definitely not damage them. You will not even have to move a finger. This system itself will cover your car with foam from top to bottom. Wash it in 2 minutes and instantly dry it. A robot effortlessly puts car tires onto rims. This task would be quite labor-intensive for a person. But the machine does not get tired. Roof cleaning is a risky job, but with the AquaJet 22 tool, you will become the owner of an entirely new roof in just a few minutes. Thanks to the special shape of the steamer, a baseball cap regains its smooth form and looks perfect. And you thought socks were still knitted by specially trained grandmothers? No, there is now a smart knitting machine that rotates on its own and instantly knits socks of the desired color with factory texture. A perforator makes holes in leather fabric, allowing the product to breathe and providing greater comfort and wear resistance. Thank God! There is still something left to do by hand. With this machine, you can happily spend entire days punching holes for branded tags. Outside the brackets, people are not needed in this production. The machine itself bends and picks up the finished products. Tempered blades possess increased strength and durability. Therefore, in production, the steel is first passed through a furnace and then sharpened. How many pairs of working hands and how much time would be needed for all the manipulations required to place the goods into a bag and hand them to another device to seal? For the machine, this is a one preset motion operation. From an ingot, one can make a thin sheet using an electric rolling machine. A smart walking presser foot sews in zippers as evenly as it is practically impossible to do by hand. The bristles in a brush are also inserted by an iron hand. It is impossible to look away from this spectacle. The beads jump onto the edges of the dress by themselves. Stihl is a German family company whose motto is accuracy. They even created a special saw that trims the ends of wooden beams so that identical blocks can be shipped. Boards of identical size are produced using an automatic saw. Thus, dangerous production becomes safe. This is a concrete printer from the company Sika. Yes, three-dimensional printing with concrete already exists. Concrete is evenly distributed along the micropiles with the help of a dispenser, which gives the foundation special strength. The Finnish family company Mirka has invented a special trowel for leveling corners. Now renovation is within everyone's power. The lathe reveals to us the beauty of the wood patterns that were hidden inside. In order to sharpen the teeth, a saw needs an assistant, and it has one. The machine produces a corrugated metal sheet that will become a reliable element of someone's roof. The method of cutting radiator fins from a solid piece of metal allows for maximum optimization of thermal conductivity. The principle of the cutting device is the same for bread, for cheese, and even for bricks. To empty the rotating drum from the mixture, we resort to the help of a wheel. Cutting cement with millimeter precision? You need a diamond wire saw, an indispensable tool for construction work. Any material will turn into dust under the millstones of this grinder of anything. The smart vacuum cleaner, Hoover Smart Wash Pet, will clean any carpet. It knows where it needs to stay a little longer. A water mop from the Japanese company Ryobi will allow you to easily and quickly get rid of any dirt. And now let us see how a fantastic three-dimensional hologram appears in the air. Modern machines can delight us with fireworks far more impressive than those made by hand. The vibration of the hammer from the manufacturer Rhino hammer allows metal parts to be quickly separated from the panel. To create the duet bowl plus plate, there is a special conveyor, a sorter. It matches the pair together. Let us watch the mesmerizing process of twisting fibers and turning them into multi-layer, multicolored yarn. A little human participation is still required. It is important to have time to place the correct side of the product under the machine. Would you get bored quickly at such a job? Thanks to this little machine, the process of soap production has become noticeably modernized. The products retain their aroma and do not dissolve in water for a longer time. Be amazed at how precisely this cutter works. Right now, you will see a finished masterpiece. Just as a sculptor carves forms from stone, a laser, using the energy of light, can create strong and aesthetic metal products. An entire batch of t-shirts will be originally dyed in half a minute. If one applies the principle of cymatics to creativity, then sound waves will create unique masterpieces on any surface. The main thing is to equip the device with paint. In the past, only children in manual training classes did this kind of work, but now creative tasks are accessible to machines as well. Something spins very, very fast and transfers the product into the next iron hands before we even realize that this is how a pattern is applied to branded packages. The high intensity of the laser burns the desired image onto the surface. Beautiful, isn't it? And this is how the machine works with color. In our understanding, this definitely relates to art. With the help of falling streams of water and light, a magical curtain is created that magnetically attracts every gaze. This illuminated mandala kaleidoscope will become a striking decoration for any event. It will not only be noticed in the room, but will also create a special atmosphere. Share your life hacks, write comments, give us likes, and subscribe. Also, watch our previous episodes. They are very useful and incredibly interesting as well.